Good morning from Twilight Beach, Esperance. Here's last night's camp, along with about 10 others. Welcome to episode 51. I'm just doing the walk near Dempster Head here. Just looking down towards West Beach, along the coast here. So many good surf beaches. I wonder there are surfies everywhere. There'd be Blue Haven through there. What do you got? Twilight Beach and Observatory Point even further. I do hope to get into the local museum here. There's quite a good, or the world's biggest display of Skylab memorabilia. That's America's first, or NASA's first space station. And when it actually came down right near Esperance, so there's quite a lot of debris found in this area. The colour of all the water in this area, I mean, just when you think you've seen the best beach, you come across another one. But, yeah, this whole southern area of Western Australia is just amazing. I might even try and finish off those paintings I was doing earlier. See how I go. Took a while. See the sculpture of the birds, and then the real ones are there. Have to stop and think which ones are the fake ones. Just walking along the foreshore of Esperance. Nice big swimming enclosure here. Zodiac fishing well. Oh, okay, you put one in your specific. Leo. Of these trees in Esperance, so many of them lining the streets. RSL Memorial Park. Another leopard tank. When was the last one I saw? Cooktown, I think. I might take a look up at the old wind farm a little bit later on if I get time, up on the hill. Just having a walk through the little village here in Esperance. 1928 Salmon Gum School, 1926 Matron's House. Old railway station, I could imagine. There's an old rail car. Through to the museum. I've come to Esperance Museum to show you this. I think it's the world's biggest collection of Skylab pieces as it came down near Esperance, 1979. Skylab, America's first space station, the world's first big space station, launched in 1973. And came down in Western Australia 1979. This map's interesting. So this is the route Skylab took. So there's Esperance. So the pieces started coming down and it was basically heading to an Alice Springs area. Sorry for the dark footage, they weren't using any lights in the museum, just a few skylights. So by the looks of it, 80% of Skylab went into the ocean and the rest scattered from entrance and beyond. Most of it around Esperance by the looks of it. No injuries. Yeah, this is a photo somebody took and sent it in. Skylab oxygen tank. This is a massive piece. Found in a property 1993. They spotted it when they were aerial spraying. Amazing that sort of survived re-entry. So NASA hoped the station would remain in orbit for 10 years. But by 1977 it was not capable of staying in orbit. And they were hoping that the shuttle could make it last longer, but they couldn't get the shuttle launched by then. So this was 36 metres long, 6.7 metres wide, and one of the most expensive recycling projects, made up of leftover Saturn V and Apollo hardware. And the hatch door. 15 kilometres east of Esperance that was found, so pretty close to Esperance. The titanium sphere was found 100 kilometres northeast of Esperance. So weighed 70 kilos. Titanium, part of the thruster attitude control subsystem. There were 22 similar spheres. Found on Cape Le Grand Beach. It's just there. I hope the camera can pick all this up. These are all insulation fragments. Some of them found pretty close to Esperance. Metal fragments. Interchange cooler. Metal fragment. Heat reflective tile. That little Australian flag was taken aboard Skylab 2. So each time they put a new crew up, the name of Skylab changed. So that one, 16 November 1973, that crew became Skylab 4. "7 hours space walk, world record. First humans to celebrate New Year's in space. Longest humans in space, 84 days. It's a piece of freezer locker. Found east of Israelite Bay. Souvenir t-shirts. There's a freezer locker. A big piece there. Souvenir wine, Skylab wine. And then pieces of insulation in acrylic. The souvenirs. Here's some pieces in Jarrah. The Shire gave NASA a $400 fine for littering as a bit of a joke. So shortly after Skylab came down, they were actually having Miss Universe pageant in Perth, and they displayed a piece of Skylab, which is probably that big piece over there. But here they had Skylab fever, so hundreds of people went out looking for space junk. There's a photo of it re-entering. Pretty sure when I was a kid in Victoria, we saw that on its final night heading around the Earth, just before it came down. Oh, this museum's massive, and I've taken so much footage, but I'm just not going to be able to fit all it in on this video. It's in here. (1946) harvester. This one looks quite restored. Usually these are the things you see all rusted out in the paddocks. This is a lifeboat from the dry bulk carrier, the Sanko Harvest, which hit a reef just southeast of Esperance in 1991. And they were going to hopefully salvage it, but it started to break up a couple of days later. Southern right whale, skull and jaw bones. It's got so much in there. But yeah, gee, wasn't Esperance lucky? I mean, some of those pieces landed only 15 kilometres from Esperance, and it created quite a big search by people, because NASA offered a big reward for some pieces, Skylab pieces. Yeah, you walk around the side here, there's a few more things to see as well. I might head down to the jetty. Excuse me, which way to the jetty? Thank you. This is a special wind farm. This is the Salmon Beach wind farm. and it was Australia's first wind farm. Began in 1987 with 6 turbines. And it worked for over 13 years. So this is tower number 1, wind turbine number 1, 22 metres high, blades 8 metres long. And then of course there's the ladders in there. What access? Yes, this is where it all started for wind farms in Australia, right here in Esperance. I don't know if it's very clear, but the vapour trail of that plane is casting a shadow in the clouds. At Observatory Point, just through there. It's in the Great Ocean Drive at Esperance. So this is basically where I've been doing the editing for the last couple of videos. Number 49, pretty much edited up here. So pretty much just went to where I filmed and then edited that little section, then went on to the next bit. It was quite a fun way of doing it. Gee, this morning it was so overcast and raining, we had a rainbow just here one of the lookouts, and this has just appeared. So hopefully I got some footage of that, although it'll be sort of dark footage, but yeah, it was quite interesting. Yeah, it's turned out to a nice day today. Yeah, looking at this coastline, it inspired me to do a bit more on the painting from Albany and try to finish off the Kalbarri one. Well, I didn't realise that I stuck the 2 paintings facing each other and they've kind of stuck, so I've got a few little white bits to get rid of. So, yeah, hopefully finish this soon. It's taken so long, but yeah, see how I go, try to get them finished soon. Oh, well, here's the 2 paintings. I'm basically going to call an end to these 2. I'll start on another painting. So there's the Kalbarri National Park painting and the Salmon Pools painting down near Albany. So yeah, see what else I start shortly. I'll probably think about heading off soon, find somewhere different to go. It's been a few days here in Esperance. It's been great though. Gee, the day turned out great. I thought it was going to be a sort of a dark day all day. But yeah, it's pretty hard to get sick of this place. So I've been camping down here at Twilight Beach. Yeah, every morning I'd leave the camp spot and head up to the lookout here for a sunrise. Yeah, a nice sunrise every morning. like the video, don't forget that thumbs up and the notification button, subscribe button. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Well, that's it for Esperance for the time being. Heading off. Thank you. How's that?